predicated off of those people who were racist, who created these policies, these procedures, these behaviors, these attitudes, these supremacist attitudes, these what they call it, these mindsets to where, people think they are better than, whether it's creating the color scheme of people or what have you. It's all put in place as a caste system. It's all put in place as a racist system in order for some to benefit and others not. What's up, Crucial Consciousness? What's good with you?
How you doing that, sir?
Good, good.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday we started off. The topic really was like fear, and as you could tell, like these past weeks or days, um, people have been, scared to talk, to even, speak up on the subject. So they're showing fear that they're using as a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
And it's time, man, to stand behind this brother, man, because ain't nobody else speaking up for us. And the
Mm-hmm.
main thing, that kills me is like our ancestors. You know, do you care about your ancestors and what they've been through? Because if you care, you need to stand up. If you don't care, that's on you. We don't need you. Our ancestors been through a lot. Like the other day, I was watching this movie, Dreamland. It was let me see, it was about Black Wall Street. It's been over 100 years, and them people still haven't got justice at all. No type of reparations or nothing. I'm talking about every single state you see injustice done to our people, and we just sitting alone like it's cool. We want to watch a football game, just live our lives like everything's cool. Do you care about your ancestors? Even in Mississippi, they can't even get clean water. That's been going on for decades. So how long you just gonna stand here and just be in fear and let them use that as a weapon? If you ain't gonna stand now, you ain't gonna never stand. And as you see, they really trying to wipe you off. You ain't gonna even be here. The same thing is gonna happen. Same thing that happened to the Native Americans. It's the same thing that's gonna happen to you. While you sit here and hating on your own people, disrespecting your own people, actually helping the enemy doing the same thing, and that's sad.
You know,
So
um, yeah, I mean, the in what you say, the you know, when you think about those our ancestors, should be motivation enough to take advantage of those things that they did not have. And yet, thinking about the future for your children, taking advantage of those things that you are able to get. This is what I hope that we will understand. In order to make a tomorrow better, you got to make it better for your children. If you're thinking about yourself, you done lost it.
selfish.
You selfish. You gotta think about, all right, how can we as a people make it better for those behind us coming up? Not for myself. Oh, I want a better paid job. I get that. But my thing is that how do we then now go speak for our future, our children's and our children's children future? This is what we should be fighting for. I mean, yes, it ultimately we would hope we would see it in our day, but my thing is that yeah, it's selfish, and if we get on point with that, and yes, I think that what Kanye is saying is exposing those things at a level to where he is, but it should open the eyes up to so many people to see that my goodness, this man's sitting on $11 million worth of assets,
And
and
still
he's
having issues.
$11 billion worth of assets, and he's frustrated, upset. He can't. He feel as though that his children.
But
He has
what the question is we as a people, are we frustrated enough?
nah.
That's
We
the
that,
problem.
that- That's the thing. That's why it's like people got to walk a distance because I know. I started getting frustrated in my 40s. I was frustrated when I was in when I was a little kid. I mean, because I had to deal with racism so much. But I'm talking about where the ideal came, where I got to get the hell out of this country. So my thing is, but I didn't hear a lot of people talking like, well, that's why I'm doing what I do. Is I didn't hear that talk about leave America.
Hmm.
You know, because it was indoctrinated that, and you had this belief that the rest of the world is worse than America. So you believe it's the best country that is. But when you travel like I have and be like, hold up, somebody's lying. Hold up. It's like a light bulb went off and like, hold up, you've been to other countries and you've seen how these countries are. Why are you keep thinking that America is this great to where you can't move in a business sense to other countries and do business? And that's why I do what I do, because my thing is that hopefully I can be an example for those. That's why, yes, Kanye and what he does is an example that people look. This man is not just sat around and just used music. He's into other business avenues and things at a level that many people can't say they've reached. But if you want to use that as a means of hope or motivation, please chew on it,
You have to
because
apply yourself. You have to apply
right.
yourself. That's a problem. A lot of people, they don't love the skin that they in.
Well, here's the thing, the application of doing such, you're still going to be miserable or frustrated. That's why I'm saying is that, look, diversify now whom you are. It ain't got to be Africa. Go to some other countries and look at some other avenues to be able to position yourself, whether it's business wise, financially wise, whether it's, health wise, spiritual wise, that you're able to live the most productive and the most prosperous life that you can while you here on earth. Because if you do such a thing, your children are going to follow suit. That's how I see
Supposed to be
you being
leaders.
a powerful move.
So you got to be leaders.
Because in the video he said he doesn't want his children at these board meetings, and they're taking advantage of him, talking behind their backs and this and that. Well, it's time for you, Kanye, to make a powerful move. Get the hell out of a racist country and position yourself in countries where you are the man. Now you ain't got to worry about that, because now your children, you ain't gonna need no board members. Where the hell we get these board members from? Let your children be the board members. Because, there's countries here in Africa, you ain't got to follow those rules. Who told you that you got to follow those rules? These rules have been so embedded into our brain that we think life is only that one way. Well, you know what they say, who's they? In order to tear down the walls, like, wow, you don't have to do, there's 1,000 ways to get to a place. We think it's always one way. I want to make millions. You want to make millions? Millions ain't nothing in America. You come to some African country with 100,000. You instantly millionaire. Instantly millionaire. So my thing is that we got to tear down these walls of these stinking thinkings of believing that, America's the best place that you could ever be. Well, as long as you keep saying that, because you're speaking it into existence, you're speaking into your reality, you will always be stuck there with that frustration. And many people don't believe that they're frustrated. Oh, you're not frustrated for real?
Are they frustrated because every election time they talk about reparations? A couple of years ago, that was a big topic. Then soon it was over with. You haven't heard nothing. Now election creeping back up. They bring in reparations. If you cannot get a crime bill, you think they actually gonna give you reparations?
I'm telling you this right here.
You can't even get a crime bill. You got people from overseas coming here getting crime bills.
Yeah. If you think voting is going to be your savior, you got another think coming.
Worldly.
If you think by going to rock your vote, if you really think that voting is going to change for you, you still got a lot of growth to do. I had to realize in my late 30s that I think no, it was my early 30s, when I realized, when I opened up my first business, man, voting for these jokers out here don't care nothing about me and they don't put a penny on my table, food on my back, and the way I live. That's me who has to do that. These jokers in here, what they gonna do? Make better for what? Now I understand you poor and you ain't got nothing and you're hoping for some assistance. Okay, I can see why maybe you want to go vote. Because
But as the Most High say, the Most High says, separate yourself from them. When he says separate yourself from them, he talking about everything. All
everything,
that.
everything.
That's why you don't see no change now. Because you're not separating yourself. You're still trying to connect. And it's not gonna happen. Time is now.
Yeah. And you know, my thing is that, you know,
If you ain't gonna stand behind that brother now, you ain't gonna stand for nothing. If you don't stand for nothing, you ain't nothing. Time is now.
the time is
Time
now.
waits for no one.
The time is now. Because my thing is that we think that this savior, I don't care if you say Yeshua, Jesus, whatever, we think that, you know, that is going to come and help. If that's to tell people, you've read those scriptures. I know those scriptures. For out of the lips of Yeshua said, I did not come to bring peace. This is straight from the lips. I did not come to bring peace on earth. I come to bring a variance. Father against son, mother against daughter. That because we're talking truth now. Because truth is on. I only come to bring truth. You can still stay in your misery while you're here waiting on some savior to come, but that was never brought. It's never going to come for you to think that, oh, I'll wait on my day. Your day, like you said, is now for you to do something. The government can't do it. The religious entities can't do it. Your family can't do it. It's all on you. Let's pass the mic over to reparations over